seconds. Radiant team ban.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Villanova versus Rutgers, the Russian bus drivers. My name is Wervix. I'm joined once again by Carlton.
Hello, my name is Carlton, and I am joined by the Winter Wivrex. I am ready for Game 2. Do you think Storm Soldat is going to be as dominating in the early game as he was in the last game?
Well, he's not going to be as a clockwork, but I have a feeling that he has a pretty good repertoire of annoying, aggressive heroes. Seeing how he played that, all I think is Axe.
Ooh, I would love to see an Axe. I'm okay with the Clockwork ban. Usually I'm upset with that hero. I'm bitter about how easy it is to get a kill. We saw when Vengeful got caught out and it was just battery assault to kill even through a magic missile. I think it's just a little silly you just walk on top of someone and get a kill.
And we didn't see when First Blood went down with the Juggernaut because we just weren't expecting it. Like
Ogre Clockwork beat down. Hello.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm fine. That was a good. If I'm gonna see Clockwork, that's what I want to see from a Clockwork. If someone's gonna hit battery assault and stand on top of another enemy, I want to see him do it over and over and get a kill over and over. Shadow Fiend, Shikiro, and Clockwork will not be making an appearance for 2 games so far. And there we go. Premium Lion, as we like to call him over here. Rasa picked up first. Great in lane. Great at pushing. Lockdown, good at all phases of the game.
Lion plus if you're a computer science major.
Nice. Well put.
Well, so what are our friends on Rutgers gonna go? Another ancient apparition, you think? It didn't feel like it was that strong last game.
I'm feeling a Slardar in their first phase. Slardar gets picked up quite a bit in these games, and it's been very successful. I wouldn't be surprised. Is Vengel's in the pool?
Nyx didn't get banned, and that seems like something that Rutgers could put to pretty good use with their with their rotations.
I would love to see the makings for a sniper draft for Rutgers. I know it's literally only 1 of 10 heroes has been revealed, but I love sniper. There's the Nyx. You called it. What
Boom! And the Bane. Oh, okay.
That's the lane. There's the lane winner. Okay.
The lane Bane.
Rutgers making sure they have some strong laning presence from the supports early on, so we know how high the value of winning the laning phase is with the speed of Dota being increased, games ending sooner. Winning the lane, very important. That's what Bane does.
Man, the Rutgers is being. I'm just gonna say it. Rutgers are being dicks.
Why do you say that?
The Bane and the Nyx? Oh man, this is gonna be gross.
I don't want to play against that team. I don't even know if I want to cast this game. I just feel, oh, I need to take a shower. This is dirty.
So what can Villanova do about this? How
beat Ancients?
How do you deal with the Bane in lane? Oh well, with spell damage is one way.
Definitely. So I feel like I need to mention this every time we see a Bristleback because we almost always fall through with it. And I'm sure I've talked to you about about Bristleback syndrome, where people tend to die early on tanky
yes,
because they think they're tankier than they are.
We've talked about it at length because it is real.
It is a serious thing, and my problem with it is that it's just the same thing every time. A Bristleback will start feeding because they think they're tankier than they are, and then they just spend the rest of the game trying to farm Ancients to recover. It never works, and they lose. The alternative to that is Bristleback just absolutely dominates his lane, sprays quills all over the enemy team, marches through and destroys towers, and we probably have a 5-man group up game win at 25 minutes. What would you like to see? Would you like to see Bristleback have some issues, or would you like to see Bristleback stomp over the condition?
I hate seeing a Bristleback get tanky and just be unkillable. It's annoying. It hurts me inside. Yeah, exactly.
He wants. Doesn't have to worry about what other people are doing to him.
It's like he's playing WoW and he's, whatever the top level is right now, and he's running fucking Scarlet Monastery.
Oh yeah, just crushing it. Doesn't have to worry about what anyone does. There's Kunkka. So Rutgers doesn't have the highest damage output. I mean, Bane has pure damage on Brain Sap and such, and obviously Ghost Ship does. But going into the mid, late, and late game, Rutgers is going to be a little bit low on damage. It feels definitely not low on control though. So
I feel like they could get themselves now. As Golgi was saying in the last game, that Invoker's not super strong right now, but Invoker Nyx is a classic combination, and if he gets, Invoker can always make big plays, and then if they get themselves a big right clicker, then Alacrity means that they've got so much control and damage.
Invoker has great insane setup in the
Oh yes,
Bane almost always guarantee a kill. I would really like to see an outworld devourer by Rutgers. There's a Nyx out of the pool, so they don't have to worry about that. It has synergy with the stopping Rasta Shaman. It gives Rutgers even more control, and I think he has the damage output that Rutgers is looking for.
10 seconds remaining.
this is gonna be a Storm Soldier Nyx.
5
Oh
seconds
yes,
remaining.
we can see some domination with that.
We probably won't see him be as aggressive in the early game, but I think if he plays it seems like he knows what he's doing in the off lane, so he'll probably get a pretty good amount of farm in last hits, and then we should see some pretty devastating ganks out of him. Is what I think I'm calling this game.
I'm still trying to figure out what Rutgers wants to do for the court. I like OD. I'm thinking about Drow even. They don't have a way to get on top of him. Drow will kite the bristle back, but Bane's the only one benefiting from the aura. I'm not sure if it's a Drow lineup. It does give them push, though. They don't have any way to hit towers at the moment. A lot is going to be revealed by Rutgers in these next two picks. There's the Nyx. No taxi. Well, Nyx works as a taxi.
Yeah, Nyx is a great taxi.
Great taxi and
Invoker.
Bristleback, or Nyx eats up Bristleback and eats up heroes like Ogre. One thing I love about Nyx against Ogre is I think a lot of people forget that because Ogre's health pool is so high, Ogre is just like a healing fountain for Nyx. If Ogre can't ever go near Nyx because Nyx will open runes Ogre and just start chunking his life and healing up ridiculous amounts. And normally with Ogre you do kind of want to go in and take some of the spells, but against the Nyx you have to play much more like a traditional support and watch your positioning.
Everyone on Villanova is pretty tanky, of course, with the exception of the Shadow Shaman. They've got pretty good push potential. They've got okay wave clear. Villanova's draft is looking pretty grounded. The biggest thing that I see right now for Rutgers is how are they going to deal with the Bristleback passive. I don't see any any Silver Edge carriers or anyone that can really deal with this right now.
I think Lifestealer. Well, Bane can. Lifestealer can deal with the Bristleback if he doesn't get too insane. Obviously, it's not going to be the greatest. One thing though, Villanova feels a little bit low on damage, but with Razor and Bristleback, as the fight goes on, those are two heroes that do well in long duration fights. And Villanova doesn't necessarily need to blow anyone up if they're still winning the fights by taking them for long duration.
Yeah, it's Rutgers at this point that does need to burst people. They need to get rid of these guys early.
Oh yeah. I don't really like the OD as much.
Mid Enigma.
Hello.
No, that'd be terrible. That's just more utility. I mean, you can get huge wipes, but you need 5-man black holes.
Oh yeah.
So what? Yeah, the sniper. What do you think? The sniper?
Who is that? Wivrex.Dota with the sniper call?
Yeah, it seemed like that was really your call in it, and it seemed like it logically fit here. Is that they need someone who can start pump a lot of damage out quickly, and Sniper is pretty good at doing that.
And he also has a lot of potential to kite the Razor and the Bristleback, depending on what items he wants to pick up. I really like the Sniper, and he can deal with the wards. He's the only hero on the team that can deal with the wards if Villanova's in an aggressive position. I like Sniper a lot. I think. Oh, I feel like such a broken record, but the laning phase, again, is so important. I love this new patch because I love how important the laning phase is. So you can just see how the potential of both teams after a strong laning phase, and also how rough it's going to be. If Sniper doesn't get farmed, he's so easy for him to just fall off. He's such a low damage hero. But if he does get farmed, he's just going to end up kiting everything. He'll stop the wards constantly. Nyx is going to be a huge part of Rutgers' damage because he's going to be on the front line. And as we get through the mid game, Nyx and Bane and Kunkka aren't going to be really offering too much damage.
Storm Soldier says he accidentally picked Bane. No way! It doesn't get banned and you just accidentally pick it?
Accidentally.
Oh, well, the first pick Huskar would be terrible.
Look at Nyx's item build and tell me that this guy's gonna lose the lane. Look me in the eye and tell me that this is the best item build I've ever seen.
Dude, this is great. This is a good setup.
This is a 9 health regen shield Nyx.
Like, you usually think Ogre, like, oh, Ogre's super hard to kill in lane. He's got a lot of armor, yeah, but he also has a ton of regen. Then you look at this Nyx, and he's got 9.9 regen.
I believe Nyx, Ogre, and Night Stalker are the top 3 HP regen heroes in the game. So you put 4... Oh, hello. There's a Torrent. Storm Salat holding his stun. Falls health regen.
There it is. He gets him there. He's caught under the tower right now. Who am I? Taking so much damage. Lefty should be able to get it. They're going to get a kill for Lefty and probably secure him 2 runes here.
I think Sniper actually has insane potential at level 1 because, for the most part, you have no problem expending all 3 shrapnel charges if it means you're going to get first blood. He only used 1 there, but I do feel like Sniper's actually a pretty good level 1 hero. Shrapnel's an insane spell, and it's not like you're really going to be using it on creeps or anything.
And double bounties.
Double bounty. Double bounty, double gold for first blood. This Sniper is off to a fantastic start.
I do like this Razor pick in response to the Bane because, you know, what do you do if your damage is stolen in mid? Steal it back.
It also is going to help a lot with the Nakes. Nakes being the main source of the damage in the front line. If he gets Static Link put on him, he has to separate from the Razor, leaving Kunkka and leaving Nyx behind.
Kazman doing a lot of... Kazcan doing a lot of jigs.
Storm Salat just sitting with his 9 regen bottom, been fighting the Rasta. Looks like they're actually going pretty even, allowing for Terrorblade to be free farming. But we'll see a Storm Salat regens.
Oh.
I think as soon as they get level 2 on Terrorblade, they're going to make a play for Storm Salat on Nyx. And we're about to see
They're
4 heroes
finally
top.
going to find him. They want to kill him, but he's got plenty of regen. He doesn't have that big of a health pool, though, so Storm Soldier, he will get shackled up. Oh, he gets a double. Oh, my gosh!
Yes.
No way! That took so long. The double impale into the Spike Carapace, stunning all 3 slowly. Buys him a little bit of time.
Mid,
Yes?
but the Kunkka left, so they didn't really get to take too much advantage of it. Kunkka's just fighting Bristle. Bristle doesn't seem like he's having too great of a time top lane, but he didn't die.
Which, thank you for reminding me. Last hit wise, how are things going here? Bristle, 2 last hits versus Storm Soldier's none, so it's only 2 minutes in,
Yeah.
so it's kind of hard to compare right now.
Bristle's just watching. And they're going to make a move. The Dire supports. Oh, they just want some bounty. Static Link is used. Sniper's going to get nothing. Interesting little engagement top. Or mid. Now Bristle's ready to show up in lane, but he doesn't have very much mana. Bane's roaming around trying to set something up with his team. Behind the Nyx. Shackle is wasted. Bane shows up. Gets the sleep. Ogre's coming in.
Yeah, Mike just walking his way away, and now Timble's going to have to walk back while Scotch Clerk just fires away.
There's not a lot of kill
With that
potential.
Orb of Venom.
There's just
No,
a lot of
it's-
hitting each other
yeah.
and walking away. They need the Shackles if they want to kill. And Shackles got expended right at the start of that fight. Terrorblade looks so cool with Bloodlust. Look at him. He's massive.
Ugh. I want one of those lineups where they pick all the things that make you slightly bigger, and they just make one guy gigantic. Oh, stun out onto Shadow Shaman. It is going to be able to cancel his clarity. Ooh, Storm Soldier using the Spike Carapace to get on back.
Kill Bristle top. They might actually get him. They have open wounds still.
Yeah, Open Wounds is going to get dropped. He's throwing up as many quills as he can, but Nice, just too tanky. Too spanky tanky.
How's the mid lane looking? 14-6 to 14-6. Okay. Ooh, double headshot.
Ooh, Imba's
Could've
gonna have
been a
to get
sticky
back.
situation. Stormsel that eats a mango, buys boots to replace the slot. How efficient. Oh, this might be a kill. There we go.
Who am I? Yeah, there we go. Getting it on the Bane.
What's going on mid lane? Bit of a little parade
Razor's
going on.
gonna kill Kaz Khan. Kaz Khan
Maybe
got
doesn't want to show up.
just yeah. He got 91 damage stolen.
Jeez. Oh, but Sniper.
Oh, there we
really
go.
well
Getting on
pushed
the
that
yeah, absolutely. He's gonna get on the high ground and return that kill.
I don't think Razor was ready for that. Just walked right into it.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Stormsel takes so much harass from the Metamorphosis and doesn't even care because he's regenerating at 9. Oh, great drawing coming up from Orange player. Ogre's gonna wrap around, it seems.
I believe that's a beanbag chair.
Ah, very nice beanbag chair.
He's just drawing things that he can see in his dorm room.
And now Ogre Magi showing up bottom lane, trying to help out Terrorblade, who is farming basically the same as Nakes, less CS, way more denies. First item, Armlet on Nakes, makes sense.
Sir Itchy Bum. Yeah, not having a very good time over here, is he? Still struggling to bring up his Ring of Health. Looks like he's going to be going for... Is he going for a Vanguard first?
On a creep.
Oh, Jahan eating a lot of quills. He's got to be careful.
5 stacks. He's too
Still,
quick, though.
still 4 stacks. What? Oh, he just had one drop off. Oh, Timble's gonna come here. He uses the Nightmare, throwing a little bit of damage into him.
No,
Jahan's not quite ready. Yeah, not ready to go onto him. So Timble's gonna have to get back. Timble's gonna eat a lot of quills himself. Now there we go. They get the quill. They get the open wounds. And Sir Itchy Bum.
good.
Oh, there they go. Sir Itchy Bum will probably go down. One final last hit. Jahan getting that kill for himself. Meanwhile, it looks like Ogre came to the wrong neighborhood. A beautiful Impale's going to catch 2 of them, actually. Mike gets X back, and they could be able to get both of these kills. Now trying to chase down Scotch Clerk. Lefty doesn't have any more shrapnels. One more Impale should do this, but Ogre is just way too fast, so they will only get the 1 kill out of that. Oh, no, Mike! Mike!
No.
Mike, please! Oh, they do hit the shrine, but he's taking so much damage right now. And now Scotch has put himself in a bad spot. He gets X'd up.
Oh, Mike.
Scotch is gonna come back. Oh, they don't get the torrent onto him, but they have more than enough damage. Now Imba's in here. Imba's gonna try and fight into 3. He gets actually plenty of stolen damage, and he will chase down Kaz Khan again. But everyone else, that's just gonna buy them time to get out of there. And there we go. Imba gets the kill on a Kaz Khan.
Can we discuss a level 7 sniper with no assassinate? Why are you even playing the hero if you're not going to get one of the coolest spells in the game? That spell just feels good to cast. Even with Lefty's great performance so far this game, I can't support a player who skips assassinate. It's like skipping Black Hole, if you ask me.
That used to be a thing that you might be able to do if you weren't coming out of the jungle for a while. But now you can't jungle. And that's kind of good. I think I can agree with that.
Does assassinate skip?
No, them making it so that jungle, you can't just jungle the whole game anymore.
Oh yeah, I think that's one of the best things they've done with this patch, is just devalue the jungle. The jungle is just not entertaining for spectators, I think. And it's even as play, it's not really that entertaining to just hit neutrals, play PvE. Even before the patches, though, it seemed like players, a lot of... Never mind. We don't need to get into generalizing the Dota community, because they've already been generalized as being great people.
That's what I always hear, yes.
Classic Dota community, the nicest place. Rough day at work, go play Dota with your friends. Your online strangers.
Oh, Mike is getting X'd up. He's caught in place, shackles, but Timble's here.
Johan.
He's gonna put it onto Ogre. Now Johan has to get out of there. He does have his open wounds that he might need to use to chase off Itchy Bum. He's gonna turn around onto Mike, putting lots of damage in. There we go, finally, and they've even got Sniper rotating in. Scotch Clerk gonna be the next to go down. Sir Itchy Bum will be next on the list. They get the X onto him. Assassinate going into Scotch now. Imba's back in. He's gotten lots of damage stolen from Sniper. Sniper doing negative damage at this point. Johan trying to make his way away. Oh, that damage will be a big detriment to Johan, who goes down. They even get themselves a shackle onto Bane. Now TP's out. Kunkka going to be a lone survivor. No, Kunkka's going to get chased down. Sniper's the one who TP'd out. Lone survivor. Kunkka, on the other hand, will very much go down here. They have Aya's Storm running and tons of stolen damage. Stolen damage has fallen off. But that buys a little bit of space. Soldier is almost level 6. I was just looking down here. He was like halfway to level 6. And he's still barely there.
And then we're going to have the Nake's bomb. Nake's very close to his armlet. 255 gold away.
We're going to have the Nick Snakes.
The Nick Snakes. We're going to have them. And Sniper managed to get out of that fight safely. He had all his damage stolen. He just poured it out. Probably the right play. Not the funnest play in the world, but it's probably the correct play. Just try and get to farm as soon as you can. You're not doing anything in a fight. He's hitting for 2 damage. Maybe an engagement top. Ogre's only level 4 and has no mana. No mana on Bristleback either. If we have an engagement, I would like to say it goes to in Rutgers' favor. We might just see everyone walk away. No Fiend's Grip yet.
X coming out onto Scotch. She is held in place. They have the boat going. It doesn't connect onto anyone. Scotch is still running away. They get a Nightmare on him, and it's just kind of a all over the place skirmish. Here comes Storm Soldier. He wants to hit someone. It's going to be Scotch Clerk and then an Impale onto one. There goes the mana burn as well. Now he needs to try and chase him down, but he's going to be able to make it back. Sir Itchy Bum chasing him away. He's going to get plenty of quills into him. Oh, that he had to be careful. That could have been a big carapace if he hit that next set of quills.
In the meantime, we have some tower damage coming out from Terrorblade, doing what he does best.
Just doing Terrorblade things.
He's just messing up the bottom lane. Seriously. He hates towers. Like he told me before the game, I hate towers. I mean, I agree with him. He was not wrong. Bane just kind of got beat down in the jungle. Poor guy. And it looks like we're going to reset. The top T1 is still up for Dire. They didn't even get it. These teams just want to scrap. They're not about objectives. And then Terrorblade's just down here bottom. Hey guys, we have an Ancient to defend. Terrorblade's going to go. Already has the Yasha. I love Yasha first pick up. Great item. Farming and fighting. We're going to get Mask of Madness on Sniper. Another great one. Even before the patches though. I think Sniper has to be sending it down on the courier. Yeah, so Sniper's going to throw out those shrapnel charges and just start messing people up. He's maxing, take aim, so he can just stay out of the fight. And he has 1 point in headshot.
Imba getting caught right now. Yeah, absolutely no time for that static link.
They wanted to. That's a great kill.
Here, he's going to put it on the... Oh.
I would say maybe Bristleback would be better just because of how hard it is for Bristleback, but Razor can't really recover.
Scotch Slurk gets found right here. Ooh.
Another one found. Oh.
Like Mike was just getting a escape from Storm Soldier there.
He's up on Terrorblade though. He's pushing in for a tower. Is he gonna go for it? He wants to, I think. He's backing out. He's smart. He knows this isn't the time.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Bristleback's still just farming.
Radiant structures are fortified. Dire's bottom tower
Not too scary net worth by Bristle, sitting in 5th place, almost 1,000 behind Razor in 4th.
Oh, we got a Nightmare coming out. They've caught Mike. Assassinate more than enough. And now they should be able to pressure this tier 1. Take it themselves. Bristleback, though, meanwhile, getting a good amount of damage into the Dire tier 1.
Nice.
No, actually, really not much damage at all. The creep wave showed up.
So Bristleback is not really too spooky right here. He has his power treads first, a shield and a ring of health.
Finally getting his Vanguard.
Yeah.
It's 14 minutes. That's not bad. He didn't have the greatest.
worst.
He
Let's
didn't
see
have
what
the
he can
easiest
do.
lane.
It seems though. Oh, look at this Terrorblade. Finds a Kunkka.
Yeah. Oh, Kunkka is going to be able to get him with the X into Torrent. Throws the shit backwards, and that'll get him a safe escape.
Middle tower is under attack.
Nyx actually took 20 attack speed over 200 health. That's a very aggressive maneuver. That's like that's a gloves of haste over a point booster.
Yeah.
Radiant's top
Not a
tower
point
is
booster.
under
You know what I mean.
attack.
A vitality booster.
Vitality
just
booster, yeah.
Shy. All right. We'll see. I mean, it is definitely going to help their burst, and that's something they have, especially with that Nyx bomb. Nyx.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Jeez, just obliterated. Shadow Shaman's happy about that, getting us level 5 at 15 minutes here. I have a feeling that Sniper and Terrorblade are going to have their own little carry battle, countering each other with being very good pushers and very good defenders.
Dire's middle
Terrorblade
tower
actually
is
wants to
under
get up to this
attack.
T3.
Oh, they're going to X him up. This could be bad news.
Good.
Yeah, there we go. Right into the boat. He's going to be able to get the swap, but Jahan and Lefty going to be doing more than enough damage to compensate for that. It does suck to be Kazkan, though.
Sniper's about to get his Maelstrom. I like this build a lot. Maelstrom's increasing his attack speed even more, so he's going to get a lot more headshot procs, but it's also going to help him farm, just like Mask of Madness helps him farm. But those items both ult. I think we're having some
We got an
action
X into Mike. Yep, absolutely. He had stood no chance. My God.
Mike.
Mike!
Oh, Ogre. Looking for the body blocks.
Oh, there they go. They're going to commit the Fiend's Grip. Hold that Ogre in place, and he is downsies.
They're in a good spot. They've got the momentum. Keep it going. They took 20 attack speed over 200 life. They're here to fight. They're not here to mess around.
I mean, Nyx, you don't see right-clicking a lot, do you? I guess, like, except for his, like, Vendetta right-click.
Excuse me, plus 100 agility at 25. Yeah, Nyx is the carry.
I missed 200% Spike Carapace damage.
Oh gosh. Was that what it used to be? That's insane. That's hilarious.
It was the best against PAs.
Oh, I bet.
You just baited daggers and waited for the crit.
Oh god, I love that. That sounds just so terrible. Oh, and here's the bomb inside Nyx. Is there any sight to worry about? Doesn't look like it.
Is under attack.
Oh, there's one here. They just saw him.
Oh, yeah.
But they're not heating it too much because Who Am I is going to come out here. He's going to get spotted. There it goes, the Vendetta into the Nyx bomb, and that is a dead Terrorblade.
This looks good for Rutgers. Terrorblade was the hope for Villanova, and just twice in a row taken out before he gets a chance to do anything. That's insane for Rutgers. In the meantime, they have a hero, Kunkka at top and Sniper at bottom, using this space. This is a massive advantage for Rutgers. Using the space very well. That's just the winning all 3 lanes at this point, killing a carry mid and pressuring towers in the other 2. Oh, they found a Bristleback. They don't have a lot of players here though.
They got a Nightmare into the Fiend's Grip. Oh, they're going to use this to just kill the Ogre instead. Sir Itchy Bum did kind of hurt himself a little bit.
I don't think they do.
They got a Kunkka.
Hello. Sniper's
Imba,
here, though.
chase down.
Sorry, Mike. Mike's gone. Sniper's here. Mike's dead. That's just how it goes.
Yep, now they're turning around onto Bristle, but Imba is here. He's got a lot of stolen damage. He's going to be able to get the Sniper.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
He just melted the Sniper. Sniper only has 1,000 life.
Oh, Bane's got to be careful. Nightmare, there you go, buddy. Should be able to get out of here now. Ooh, nice. Spike Carapace, Impale into 3. And then onto the boat! They're going to be able to get all of them. They do have the swap on Who Am I? Kazkan is going to pay with his life. Storm Soldier may be able to chase him down. No. But they just traded a Kunkka for... Oh, man, that blink in. Storm Soldier should have been able to get that.
Ping.
Tower is under attack.
They traded themselves a Kunkka for a Razor. They're very happy about
Oh,
that.
they saved the mid tower though. Last second. Shit. Oh,
And
yeah.
get
Mike.
the deny. Yeah, Nick's getting the deny. Now they're going to turn around onto Terrorblade. Storm Soldier once again. No, he's already used his Impale. He's got to get back. Got to be very careful. Jahan, though, is there to chase down Who Am I? Who Am I has got the open wounds up. And now no Sunder for you this time. Jahan does have that, the armlet to keep him alive and toggle, but it doesn't matter. Lefty's just going to sit there and right-click him.
Full team wipe. Only
Yeah.
missing the Ogre who was out top lane.
Bristleback's going to give the advice, push now.
Good call, Bristle. Rutgers is just in a dominating position because of they just these kills, kill after kill on Terrorblade. Terrorblade's really all Villanova has right now. The Bristleback isn't super scary. The Razor's a little bit scary, but he's not necessarily gonna just destroy everyone in a team fight. Villanova isn't ready, and Rutgers is just putting the pedal to the metal. We see. Heading to Radiant mid-tier 2 tower. Okay. Sniper with the pressure plays. Uses his charges and then Mask of Madness in. No lightning procs though.
Oh, we've got a Fiend's Grip out onto Imba. Imba's going to eat that shark. Actually, will die before it even hits. And now they've got a Nightmare onto Bristleback. Do they want to keep going with it? No, they're up here on the high ground. Just clearing out the creep wave, waiting for the next wave of creeps. An Assassinate goes out. Ooh, Scotch Clerk barely escaping that one. And now they've cleared it out. Oh, man. They're just doing a... Villanova's doing a great job of clearing these waves out so that they can't continue to get damaged. There we go. Finally, they will have a siege creep up.
They can just chip slowly.
Yep.
In the meantime, pink player's not there. Getting some farm elsewhere. Rutgers wants to finish this tower, but it looks like... Oh, Sniper wants to finish it so badly. Ogre gets caught out. Gets beat down. Oh, this might be what Rutgers needed.
Yeah, Bristleback is getting caught. They're going to be able to run him over now. Trying to get the mic as well. They get the Nightmare onto him. Oh, they won't connect with the torrent, but... One more shot will be all it takes. He turns around and gets a desperate shackle.
Rutgers is a little bit beat up here. Sniper's in great shape.
Dire's structures are fortified.
There goes the T3. Shrines are now vulnerable. It looks like we're gonna have a small engagement again. Oh, the Glimmer Cape Fiend's Grip on Razor.
Yeah, they're catching him, doing a lot of damage, but Timble, he's still getting seen and getting beat down by Who Am I right now, barely making it out of there. There we go, the static field. Gonna be more than enough left. He's gonna drop some shrapnel charges and wants to turn around onto Imba. Storm Soldier could be the one to go get it. Yes, he gets the Vendetta. He gets the Spike Carapace damage. Now Who Am I is gonna swap Lefty. No!
Oh gosh. The Sunder, and now it just looks like an easy win after that. Oh boy, and how long is it left on this Metamorphosis? About a quarter. Might be able to get a bit of damage in on this T2. Probably take the T2, not through Metamorphosis though. Kunkka makes it away bottom, gonna go meet up with his friend Nakes, who ported out with a taunt. Actually, a Maelstrom picked up on Nakes as well to help deal with the illusions. Not a bad choice if you ask me. T2 mid, having issues against all these illusions, all these demonic illusions, gets taken down. Scotty is going to get queued up on Terrorblade. Great to kite the Nyx with.
They catch themselves a Bristleback. Jahan's going to be here. They X him up into the torrent.
No Fiend's Grip.
They're not afraid, yeah. They're going to be able to beat him down easy.
There it is.
This Bristle doesn't feel that hard to kill.
Not too scary. It really feels like it's Terrorblade and friends, not Terrorblade and Bristle. Razor's doing all right. Terrorblade and Razor and friends.
Yeah, and
Razor's farm isn't that insane though. It's just a Dragonlance Sanjasha.
Terrorblade has times where he's putting out damage, but for most of these fights, the real game changer is it seems that like Terrorblade just let himself get beat up and then sundered.
Yeah. And then, yeah, just destroys a sniper. Easy.
Like without even putting. Oh, Mike. Rip Mike.
Mike, my man. There's the bomb. Godlike on your hand.
Oh, they're fighting. Who are they fighting onto as well? Ogre. They found.
Meteor hammer, meteor hammer, meteor hammer.
Oh, it's gonna hit. Who's got the meteor hammer?
The Kunkka does. The Kunkka has a meteor hammer.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh no, that's so good. That's gonna help their push. Honestly, though, it does help their push. Sniper's really their only building hitter.
Radiant's
Grab a
top
shrine.
tower is under attack.
Bane's gonna push out a lane. Going for a blink dagger after Bane's Aether Lens. Aether Lens is so strong on Bane.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
I'm going straight into the Roshi Dosh.
Meteor hammer on Roshan. Back once, get some magic, a hood, magic resistance, Kunkka.
Jahan is not having a very easy time against Roche.
No, he's gonna need another friend.
Doesn't
There's
have any
plenty to
Deso
shoot him
up. They didn't bring in their. They didn't bring in their. Oh, they don't even have a medallion, do they? They do find an
Ooh.
Ogre McGee though.
How do you feel about the Shadow Blade pickup on Sniper? It seems a little bit out of place. I kind of know what he wants. It's like a good last resort item. But he has such a strong front line. It doesn't seem like... I mean, unless he gets jumped, I don't think Sniper's ever going to be in a bad position.
Yeah, I think they're just worried about that maybe their pushes might get delayed up by Bristleback, even if he gets a little
you know
bit
what?
of farm.
They actually also did go turn it into the Silver Edge for Bristleback's passive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Silly me.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Aether Lens Nyx.
Oh, beauty.
That's fun. With the Blink Dagger, too. That is very fun. He's gonna
And
get
with
it,
the
and he
Nyx
has-
inside of him.
Yeah,
A
he's
Nyx
looking for
inside.
someone.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top
All right.
He scared. Oh, they're gonna dust him up.
Uh-oh.
They gotta worry though, because here comes Storm Soldier, or here comes Jahan. Jahan jumps out. Surprise! Now they've got Razor taking so much damage. And Soldier. Now he goes down to the Eye of the Storm. Jahan's still fighting away. Jahan goes down as well. Actually, they've already gotten the Terrorblade, and now the final one, Sir Itchy Bum. He's gonna get nightmared up and get into the torrent. That's all 5 down.
Only 2 buybacks. There we
Buyback
go.
from that's Nyx's buyback.
That's the danger buyback.
GG gets called by Itchy Bum.
Ooh, and there it is. That's the game. That was... I love the Sniper. Actually, I'm so happy it ended up actually being a Sniper pick. That worked really well. Sniper didn't have a problem.
I definitely don't think that Villanova had a draft issue there.
No.
Maybe was just outplayed. But I did one thing I want to. I loved Rutgers picking up. It was actually Storm Soldier drafting for himself, but he picked up that Nyx. I think it was something that we were talking about. Like we think he would do very well on this player, and he definitely or on this hero, and he did. And then comboing it with the Lifestealer for Jahan.
I loved it.
Great. It worked out extremely well. We as soon as we saw it, we knew how powerful it would be, and that played out exactly as we thought it would be.
Exactly, and they did a great job with it, and they didn't even use it all the time. There were times where they knew that it wasn't their best play. They only ended up going about 3 or 4 times, I think, with the Nyx bomb, but every single time they went out, they got a kill. Even if it's just on Mike, it's still a kill. It's still map presence. Having Nyx off the map is pressure. Having Nyx just collect an easy kill, and it opens up objectives. They did a great job with synergizing their draft. The bus driver Rutgers draft synergized well with Sniper being able to have everyone in the front line, Bane with some control, and Sniper to sit in the back, blow people up. And we didn't get to see from Villanova the Bristleback really get too scary, which is a big problem because the only damage it felt like was on Terrorblade. There's a few times where Razor went wild, but there was also a few times where Razor kind of didn't. It felt like he wasn't pulling his weight in the team fights, and if Who Am I didn't have a great metamorphosis and an ability to start blowing people up. Villanova really suffered, and you can see that just with the kills. With Rutgers having 38 to Villanova's only 17 kills. Rutgers just had so many different ways to kill people, where Villanova really just felt like they had Metamorphosis and Razor, and yeah, actually 5 kills on Terrorblade and 7 on Razor, and a total of 5 split across the other 3 heroes.
Yeah. So as far as last series of the semester goes, how would you rate that for your expectations, your wants, and your needs for the last game of the
I think
semester?
I would say that was great. I would give that a very high rating. We got to see a lot of things that we love to see. We got to see an insane one player just go absolutely insane, which was Storm Soldier in game one. Turn it into Villanova having two comebacks before finally going down. A great back and forth in the second game. We got to have some cliches. We had not necessarily the most insane Bristleback syndrome. Bristleback really didn't do too bad, but he didn't do too well either. I got to see a sniper pick that I joked after seeing one hero. We saw Bane. We always see Bane in some way or another. A lot of taunting, a lot of fun. It was a fun match to watch. I'm sure it was a fun match to play. I think that was a fun ending for the first part of our CSL season. What do you think, Wivrex?
I mean, absolutely agreed on everything. It was fun games. It wasn't a stomp like Villanova still has no wins, but
Oh
they
yeah,
didn't get completely run over. They put up a good amount of run for their money. We had some good
definitely.
fights, back and forth fights. It looked even at times that Villanova might be recovering and taking the game over, especially in game one. So a real good even feeling back and forth game. Really happy to be ending on it.
I agree, especially in game one. Villanova, multiple times I thought Villanova were actually going to take it, and they did end up losing in the end. But they put on a great show, and they proved that they know what they're doing. They just need maybe Rutgers had it a little bit tighter than them.
Yeah, so as we were saying, that is going to be our last game for the semester. We will be back after our winter break. It's going to be the second week of January, I believe the 9th of January on a Tuesday, most likely, will be our first day back.
I can't wait for that.
In the meantime, if you had a good time with us here in the first half of the season, join us at our Discord. You can type !Discord in the chat to get some more information about that. Follow CSL on Twitter at twitter.com/CStarLeague and twitter.com/Collegiate Dota. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/CStarLeague. And before we go, we want to give a big shout out to our sponsor. Who's that? Who's that, Carlton?
Oh, who's that? A singular? Who is that? We have many sponsors because we're big deals. We have Discord. We have Twitter and Facebook, as you discussed, but there's also a special one I'd like to shout out. I'd like to take a moment. Everyone look up at your address bar, your URL, your URL. I'd like to thank Twitch because, as always, nothing but gratitude for the largest streaming platform in gaming to support collegiate esports. From PAX East and West and many more events, the CSL wouldn't be what it is today without the help and support from them. Be on the lookout for cool opportunities to get involved with Twitch in the near future, and be sure to show them some love for their support on twitter.com/Twitch as well as facebook.com/Twitch.
And we gave CSL got their plugs. I totally forgot. Carlton, if you like this handsome devil, find him on Twitter at Carlalton.
And if you like Wivrex, this handsome devil, you can find him on Twitter and on my free cams at Dota Brews.
All right, everyone. That was the first half of the 2017 to 2018 season. We'll see you guys in January.
Take care.